What's going on YouTube? You already know who it is. It's the Dreadheaded Gamer here, Mel Too Nasty. And what I got for you guys today is my first ever storytime video. And I know I asked you guys, for some feedback on, what type of stories that you guys want to hear. I got a little bit of feedback, not too much. But I decided to do a story time that wasn't on the list. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to be talking about the first time I ever smoked marijuana, the first time I ever got high. What was the experience like? What happened? What did I do? Who was I with? So I hope you guys enjoy this story time, man. Stick around. It's going to be not a long video, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a funny video, or at least I can try to make it funny. But I hope you guys enjoy this one, man. Let's get into it. Now, starting off with this story, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the age that I was and how everything happened. Alright, so I was 12. YouTube, I was 12 whenever the first time I ever smoked marijuana. Now, I know you guys probably like, damn, that's real young, and like, who the hell would give you drugs at that age? Well, it was actually somebody really close to me. It was my sister. Not my older sister, but my next to older sister. Even though I only got two of them, but the sister that's right above me, her. She had just got her own house, well, another one of her own houses. And I used to go over there every weekend to chill, hang out, just to get away from home and shit. Just go over there, do whatever, play on the computer, play the game, hang out with my cousins or whatever. And I decided one weekend that I was just going to go over there and just bullshit. Like, I was just going to go chill with her, hang out. Well, little did I know, this was about to be like one of the most lit weekends, as the kids say nowadays. Like, it was about to be one of the most lit weekends I had ever had. And I'm going to be honest, at 12, I knew what I was getting myself into because I had been around it, like, damn near my whole life, because she smoked, the people that she hung out with smoked, and I was always with her. So I would say 3rd grade to 7th grade, when I actually put the first blunt in my mouth, I had already been around weed. So I mean, it wasn't really nothing new, so to speak. Had never smoked it until then, but I already knew how it was gonna make me act, or so I thought. Which it kind of made me react how I thought I would. It wasn't no crazy type shit. But all right, so I get home from school. It's a Friday evening. Get home from school. I know I'm going to my sister's house, and I get home, pack my clothes. Like, yo, Dukes, when you taking me? I'm ready to go. Like right now. She's like, all right, well, let's go. So she take me to my sister's house, and it's like midday. It's kind of like maybe 6-ish, 7-ish. So we get there, and my sister's just chilling. It's just her and her friend. And, well, I'm like, well, sis, you already know where I'm going to be. I'm going into the computer room because I'm going to get on the computer. I'm going to look up some. Matter of fact, Lil Wayne had, well, not just dropped the Drought 4, but I had been listening to the Drought 4 a lot in that time frame. Because it's just what was popping back in the day. Lil Wayne mixtapes is just that's just what was rocking. That's what everybody was listening to. But I go back there, start listening to the mixtape or whatever, and time go by. My mom leave, all that shit. My sister started cooking. So as time goes by, I'm just in there, jamming to the mixtape, going hard, spitting bars like I'm Lil Wayne at a concert or whatever. So all of a sudden, my sister like, yo, Mel. I'm like, what? Like, I got the little 12-year-old voice and shit like, what? She like, come here. So I go in there, and she like, you hungry? I'm like, yeah, of course. I mean, I've never been a small person, so yeah, I could tell I was probably hungry at that time. So I was like, yeah. She was like, all right, well, go wash your hands and do all that shit. So I went and washed my hands, and the next thing I know, like, while I'm washing my hands, as I'm walking back up the hallway and shit, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, them niggas smoking. Like, I already knew what was up. Like, damn, this type of party it is. Okay, well, shit, I want to smoke. But I mean, I ain't say that, but, you know, that's what I would have said nowadays. But so I get in there, and she like, sit down. So I sat down at the kitchen table. I'm thinking, like, she would always fix my food. I know I'm 12, but I can fix it my damn self. But my sister, just being a nice person that she is, she would always fix my food. Sometimes I had to fix hers too, so it went back and forth. But I thought she was finna fix my food and give it to me and just whatever. So they smoking. Her friend got the blunt, and she look at me and she go, like, she passed me the L, like, and I'm looking at my sister like, what the fuck do I do? Like, do I take this? Do I not? She like, don't look at me. It's your decision. And I'm just thinking in my head like, oh shit, like, I can say either yes or no. A 12-year-old that has the free will to say yes or no to marijuana. And especially that them been around it all, damn near all his life. So all he seen was motherfuckers trip out and have funny moments and eat. YouTube. Pass that shit. So I took the blunt. I hit the blunt. Like, I already knew how to smoke. I knew what it was. Like, I just had never smoked. So I took the blunt, hit the blunt a couple times, you know, passed it to my sister. So as time go by, and for those of you wondering, did I cough? No. I've never been a cougher when it comes to smoking. I don't have baby lungs, so to speak. But I didn't cough, passed the blunt, and I'm just sitting there chilling. Like, as it come back around in rotation, hit it again, you know. And we just sitting there bullshitting, talking, whatever. How was my week at school, or what, you know, just chit-chatting, like, all three of us. It was just me and my sister and her friend. And all of a sudden, you know, we get done with the blunt, and I'm high as shit, YouTube. Like, I'm fucking blowed. Like, I'm high as hell. Like, just stuck. Man, I'm just sitting at the kitchen table. Everybody got quiet. They was probably trying to see what the fuck I was gonna do, or, you know, what was wrong with me. Well, shit wrong. I'm just sitting there like this. And YouTube, let me tell you, to me, the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life was about to happen. And when I say this, you guys are going to be like, ain't shit about that funny. But you got to think about the situation. YouTube, I'm sitting there chilling. And a motherfucking fly lands on the table. On the kitchen table. And when it landed, it was just like, it landed on all, whatever, 3 feet, 3 legs, whatever the fuck. And it just turned around and looked directly at me. Yo, I died. Like, I fell out in the motherfucking flow laughing, YouTube. Like, the shit was hilarious to me. And I don't know why. Well, I know why, because I was high as shit. But, bruh, I hadn't laughed that hard ever. Ever. And I knew it had to be the weed. It had to be the weed. Like, that shit was so funny to me. And they sitting there, they laughing at me. I'm laughing at the fly. And the shit was just hilarious, man. Like, the shit was funny as hell, yo. So, as we get done dying over a fly, we all sat down and ate. And I was cool. Like, did no stupid shit happen, no dumb shit. Like, I was literally just high as shit, stuff in my face, eating. I honestly forgot what she had cooked that day, but whatever the fuck it was good. So, all that go by, and I'm like, all right, I'm about to go back and, you know, jam to some more music. They're like, all right, well, we might spark up another one if you want. Well, if you want to smoke, then just come on back in here. So I'm like, all right, I'm alright for now. I'm still high. You know how after you eat sometimes, the high go down? Fuck that. Nigga, I was still high. Like, I was blowed. So, next thing, I go back there. I go back to the computer room, turn on the Lil Wayne again. Same mixtape. You know when you a kid, you hear some hot shit and you just want to play it over and over and over and over. I'm listening to the same Drought 4 mixtape going hard. And here's where the story comes to an abrupt end, because literally my night came to an abrupt end. Like, the next thing I know, my sister tapping me on the shoulder like, yo, Mel, you good? Mel, I'm looking up at her, eyes low, drooling and shit. And I'm like, yeah, what happened? She bust out laughing. She like, yo, Neek, this nigga that came back here with the fuck to sleep, bro. This nigga was blown. Man, look, YouTube. I went back there, was jamming to some music, put my head down on the fucking keyboard, and passed the fuck out. And when I tell you, that was probably the best sleep I ever experienced as a kid. It ain't no lie coming through my teeth, I promise you. But, man, I will say this, though. I probably shouldn't have smoked at the age of 12. Even though I did. Marijuana can't hurt you. But I will say this. If you are under the age of 18, or if you are not 16, with either a older adult, preferably somebody in your family, if you can't smoke with your parents, you know, some of y'all lucky y'all can smoke with y'all parents. But if you don't have that luxury, don't smoke. Do not smoke until you're of age. I don't wanna hear you, you know, saying, well, mom and dad, Mel Too Nasty told me I can go get high. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that was my experience. Learn from my mistake. I'm not even gonna call it a mistake, but learn from the path that I walk. Don't do it. Wait till you're old enough. You ain't missing anything. It's just marijuana. It's gonna be there till the end of time, honestly. It's a plant. But that's what happened the first time I ever smoked weed, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the little story. I don't know if you guys like this one. If you do, make sure you drop a like on it. Make sure you drop a comment down below. You know, tell me, if you're old enough, tell me the first time you ever smoked, and we can sit and laugh in the comment section about it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you don't leave without hitting that subscribe button. And I thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And one more thing before I go, the story time videos, they'll get better. This is my first one. Not nervous or anything. It's just more or less, I, you know, gotta ease my way into getting comfortable with telling the story. And, you know, it's just the first time. So just bear with me. It'll get better. But it's been the Dreadheaded Gamer, Mel Too Nasty. Much love, YouTube. Peace out, guys. He walked right past me.